Good afternoon. I'm looking a bit dishevelled. I do apologise. I'm between shifts at work. So we can continue with the Path of Light Oracle by Anthony Solarino, and it's been produced by Blue Gaia. And we do have a cat in the house, so there may be some shenanigans later. But hopefully she's on the chair underneath me. Hopefully she might stay there with a bit of luck. Stay there. So we have two cards today. The first one is 28, the mind and meditation. So this makes me smile, actually. This is like sort of hanging your laundry up to dry, isn't it? And really that's a little bit about what you have to do with your mind. Your mind can conjure up anything, and it can believe anything, because that's what you're feeding it. But also you have the ability to pick out what you want, to know that by hanging something out, by reviewing it, by drying it out in the sunshine, by actually looking at it and looking at it from all different angles and analysing it, you have the ability to control your mind through meditation. Our mind is troublesome at times. It can trip us up, and it's up to us to harness that mind. We need to control the mind. The mind can't control us, otherwise we'll all be dishevelled everywhere else. But this card has just come to say that in deep meditation you are called to look at everything with a different light, to look at everything from a higher timeline, to actually observe and question everything. Is that what you believe? Is that actually the truth? You know, take everything, strip everything back to the very bare basics and see exactly what it's saying. I'm just hearing, just listen to your gut. Listen to that little voice that's deep inside. That is your own intuition. That is your own higher self. That is your own inner child who says, this is a false reality. That your mind can create an illusion. It can soften things. It can harshen things. It can actually cover things up. But what you need to do in meditation is to seek that clarity, to seek that wisdom, and just lay everything out. Hang it on a washing line if you wish, that's fine. But you can see it, and you can see it blowing in the breeze, and you can see the good, the bad, indifferent. But to actually study it and find out, is that my truth, or is that truth that somebody else has told me? Because the mind can be very manipulative, and we just need to be a little bit cautious when we automatically believe what the mind is telling us, because it's our heart that we need to listen to. Our mind is there to guide us, but is also there to protect us. And if it doesn't like something, so it doesn't like change, it doesn't like moving forward, it doesn't like expansion, it doesn't like to be unsettled in the equilibrium of everything, it will give us a false perspective. It will, or it can, give us something to think about that has got nothing to do, or it can keep you so busy that you don't think about anything. So to be in meditation is to be grounded, to be in silence, to listen to that inner voice, and to just say, is this for me? Quieten the mind, put the mind to one side, put it on a shelf, sit it on a chair, you know, pretend it's a naughty child, just sit it down and just say, shh. Yeah, shh. But to allow the meditation, to allow the essence, the feeling, the knowledge of the heart to come forward. Because when you really connect with yourself, when you really connect with that divine lineage that comes through you, whatever the mind's telling you, it don't matter, because you don't believe it. It has a purpose, but it also has an essence to sit and actually observe. So today you're just asked to be cautious of what the mind is telling you, and to sit in meditation and actually glean what it is that you need to know. What is it that you need to embrace? What is it that you need to express? We are all stepping into a new timeline, and this is what we have to do. We have to be critical in our thinking, but we have to be sovereign and solid in our heart space. And when you sit in your heart space, and when you really meditate and listen, then you do get solid advice. And the next card, or the other card that came up today, was number 6, which is Divine Will, which is a beautiful card. So Divine Will has stepped forward. That, as we know, everything is in divine order. Whether we perceive it that way or not is another matter. But everything will come or be withheld because of divine order, divine will. You know, we often say we're looking for divine inspiration. Well, inspiration comes at the most crucial time. It's when it's actually needed. And divine will is here to guide us, to protect us, to support us, and to uplift us. But we have to understand that there is order in chaos, and there is order in the divine will. Because we wish to have something, it doesn't mean that it'll automatically come because we wish it. It has to come because it's vibrationally correct for us at the time that we're asking. So we need to hold that vibration, we need to hold that light, we need to open up to the vibration that we are calling in. Then divine will deliver it, if it is for our highest good, if it is on our timeline. Now, it may be that it's withheld because there's something in the background going on, and you know, everyone is sorting out different bits and pieces, and it just needs to slot in, especially if there's more than one person in the mix. But also, it may be actually that it is withdrawn because you have either transcended something, so you're having something better than what you're calling in, or you haven't actually quite reached that what's what I'm thinking of, that milestone yet. Okay, so it may be it's been delayed because you need to play catch up, or it's been delayed because actually there's an element of it that's missing, or an element of it that is not quite right. It doesn't mean that it will never come, it just means not at this time. And this is what divine will is about opening up and trust, opening up and absolutely believing that everything will come in divine timing. So divine will is a beautiful offering to follow the divine will, to allow that to be led, and allow yourself to be led by divine will, to know that everything is falling into divine order. And although it may not be here at the moment, you can be assured that it is on its way, and it will manifest at the correct time by divine will. So those are our cards for today. It's getting a bit darker in here today, so I do apologise. So from my heart to your heart, from Poppy and I, in this very cold day. It's been quite a nice day today, actually. We have had a bit of sunshine, but oof, it is chilly. So I will see you probably tomorrow. I'm working again this evening, so it's gone a long day today. So it's a very quick hello and how are you? And I will catch you later. All right, so from my heart to your heart, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Wherever you are, whenever this finds you, there will be something here for you, even though it's a little rushed. So I will see you again soon. All right. Namaste.